nobody's here, we're going to go ahead and start streaming. What we're going to do is go around and post first. And then we're going to do an install, and maybe I'll do some gaming. You know, because I'm an ass like that. I like to game. So, let's start with Facebook. Yay, Facebook! We'll do it here first. Cancel that. I don't like that right now. So, same thing here. And we'll come over here to X. So we can be annoying on X too. Well, there we go. And we got it all over the place. Let's get to streaming now. First, I need to bring up my chat. That's not it. This is it. We need to do a pop out. That's way the hell over there. So you all see it go, woo, wobbly windows. Make it a little bit bigger for my fat head and eyes. .com live. Okay, here we go. What we're going to do first is I'm going to show you how we build the OS. We got a bunch of special commands. We need to change some things back. So we need to change to our package directory. Go to Accretion, X Libra, edit the pacman file in here. What do you mean? Oh, I can't type today. There we go. Open you up. That's our testing branch. If you put yourself on that branch, you're on your own. It might crash your system. It's the one we personally run on just so we can get the latest, greatest updates and then fix things before y'all get them a week later, which is on Sunday, noon 10 and noon. It should be done by noon. Usually it is. Is when you get all your updates on Sunday. Sin Day, as I call it. I'm sure my friend John's now watching. He's going to give me some shit here in a minute. He's not unsurprised. I'm going to check something. Where are you at? I'm the one watching myself. I'm doing good. So here we go. Now, I edited the Pac-Man file, and then what I will do is, come on. Okay, it's starting to annoy me, the alt tab. Undo. This will erase, we're going to erase all of our packages that we already pre-downloaded because they're newer than what's going to be in this repo. So what we do is we erase them, delete them. It's just a package cache. Nothing too serious that you can't re-download. In fact, your system will do it every time you update and adds to it. So, first things first, we're going to do sudo remove cache, bar cache, Pac-Man, and packages, start. Bam, gone. Now, let's do a quick update. Yeah, we are up to date. All right, now we build our ISO. This will take about 10 minutes, give or take. This is a pretty fast machine. So, and in my last video, I didn't realize I was logged into the server why I couldn't get things to work right. That was on me. I was being a dumbass. Nothing new there. So, we build the ISO. And I saw something already. Oh, yeah, that does that. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. Yes, I will be vaping. I like my nicotine. And I got my cup of Java here. 6 shots of espresso makes the whole cup. That's the only way I drink my coffee. I didn't go along pretty good though for my FX83. Sorry, my FX58 XT. My, I can't get it right, AMD 5800 XT. And my 96 gigs of RAM. That's right. This is America. We do everything bigger and better. Ah, yeah, I got to touch on a couple things while I was doing this. So the people that were complaining that I'm on the right, bite me. I really don't care. This OS was created for either side. We really don't care what side of the political aisle you're on. And if that's a problem for you, again, we don't care. We're only here to help people switch from Windows in a much easier way. This way, they can have their systems back without being spied on. No malware, no spyware, no, hey, I'm going to keystroke everything you type. Oh, and we're going to take a picture every 3 seconds. No, we're not doing that shit. See, Microsoft, you need to learn. People are tired of your shit. But anyway, back to the people that were complaining about me voting on the right. I really don't care if you like it or not. In fact, I've had people actually threaten me on different social medias before. And I invite them to come to my house here in Spokane, Washington. And you're more than happy to come on down. We can discuss it like men. Or however you want to discuss it. But when I'm done discussing it with you, you know, one, you'll be bleeding. I don't care. I know this upsets people when I say it. Oh my God, he's being a bully. No, it's not a bully. It's about, come to my house, better be prepared. Because I know I am. Wholeheartedly. And I have no problem punching you in the mouth when you sit there and threaten my life or threaten harm to me or my child. Because we vote on the right. So if you got a problem with it, come on down. Oh, look at that. It's already right. Damn, that was fast. Love this CPU. So with that out of the way, welcome to AcreetionOS, where we don't care. We're here to make everybody happy. With an OS that gives you your system back, just runs. It's based on Arch, so it's the latest and greatest, 1 week behind, basically, so that we can test packages before you get them to keep your systems from crashing. Because as you know, anybody knows, if you're running the latest and greatest, you know, it's going to break. And then you're going to have to figure it out. This way, we figure it out for you. So I don't even think anybody's watching me, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. In fact, I can look and see. Let's see. Is anybody watching? Oh, it just says one person watching me. Me. But that's okay. I don't mind talking to myself. You know, you can't see my baby girl, by the way, Bella. She's down there sleeping. She's a big old piggy. She's a wonderful service dog. Wakes me up from my blood sugars like she's supposed to. You know, right now she's snoring, doing that. You know, when you expect, she likes to snore. Anyway, we're about a third of the way done. And outside, I hear them banging away on shit because they're remodeling our buildings. Now they're doing the gutters or the trim or whatever it is. So that they're making all kinds of noise. So if you hear the noise, you know what it is. It is what it is. Yes, I'm just a terrible, terrible person. Here, I'll show you some of the commands that we got that we've added to our server that I wrote. Here's a good one. Let's do, is it under user? Yes, auto login right there. This right here where it says auto login. Now, this is a dangerous command. You will need your sudo password. However, I've enabled auto login because I like it. You can turn it off if you want. When you install, you can just take the checkmark box out if you want. You get to pick your login user that you want, which also works in conjunction with don't ask for sudo password. Now, I do not recommend having this checked. I do, but that's because of my hands. As you can see, they're fucked up, and I'm having difficulties typing some days. So I did that because I use passwords that are like 45, 50 characters, 60 characters, sometimes 70 characters long. I'm paranoid. However, I do not recommend turning that on. That could be bad. It opens your system up to malware. However, I did write it in such a way that if you're using the windowing environment, it's still going to ask you for your sudo password. That's only for in the terminal, just so you know. So anybody who runs this, and they would say you go to a site that's bad and they try to run a sudo command inside of, say, Firefox, it's going to ask for your password. That's the plan. I haven't really tested it because I don't like malware. I haven't gone to any malware sites, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. Then anyway, you can make the changes there if you want. We also have wobbly windows, so you can put that in. You can turn all that stuff on. We have some other ones. I have a date and calendar thing that I wrote. It's a what do you call it? Desklet, no, AKA widget, AKA gadget. We have one that monitors your hard drives, one that monitors your up and downs. You know, just join our Discord. I'll tell you how to download them and install them. Anytime, you can also find them in the App Store. So, say you search and you find the network monitor. You will still have to go into the Cinnamon settings program, go to where the desklets are at, which I can show you, which are settings, as you can see right here. They're right there. Desklets, you bring that up, and you can see they're all right here. You can go to download, so you can download new ones. Ours will not be found in this download. You have to use the package manager. We have not uploaded them to Cinnamon because we use Arch, not Mint. They're totally different distribution. Yes, some of the stuff will work back and forth, but it's just better to just install it. Then what you do is you just come over here where it says manage and you scroll through. You know, you will not be able to access the SSH monitor. You can't download that. The 7 Days to Die monitor, that's again for me because I have a 7 Days to Die server, which is 7daystoDie.AcreetionOS.org, port 26900. Feel free to come and play. Yes, PvP is turned on, so you can kill your friends if you want. Enjoy. Not just the zombies, which explode into a flutter of, what do you call it, confetti. I thought it was cool, which you'll see today because I'll do a little bit of 7 Days to Die too when we're all done. So the ISO's done. It's now 2.1 and it did grow by 0.1. I'm a little upset about that. We're working on that to get it smaller again. I don't like it being huge. I like it smaller. Now, anyway, so like the drive monitor. So you install it through the package manager, and then you come find it in this list. And right now it's turned on, so you basically click here. That'll turn it off on the minus sign. The plus sign will be highlighted if it's not already running, and just click it and it'll pop up on your screen. You can move it where you want. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoy those things. We do have some desk sleds. Quite proud of them. There's one that will tell you the birth of your system. In fact, I can show you. Let me go in here because I locked mine down because I got 3 screens. This one's kind of cool, I think. Where is it? I can't read today. So we're going to go over to General. We're going to flip that switch so we can move them. This is one of my desk sleds right there. You'll see it here in a second. Well, you've probably already seen it. I said it. It's called birth, and what it does, it says when your system was first installed. So you'll see how old it is. I did it 2 months ago, 2 months and 14 days ago, this many hours, minutes, and seconds ago. The reason I don't have a longer runtime is because me, not users, not Arch, not anybody else, I broke it. I broke it so good that Claude came back and said, "What the hell did you do?" When your AI comes back going, "I can't fix it. What did you do?" You know you're pretty SOL, because I use Claude. Claude's the best. Now, I'm going to put it back where it belongs on my screen. There we go. Yep, that's right. I got very big screens. That's why you see me tilt my head a lot. So I'll turn that back on so they stay locked. And we're out there. So anyways, you can see here, we've got her all done. So we come over here to, I use VM workstations. As far as I'm concerned, it's the best. It's free now. I love it. So we edit here. We're going to go down here to the CD, DVD thing. We're going to hit browse. We're already in the right directory where I put it. And we want this one. This is the one built on since Sunday. Since we ran the repo copy command, so you guys got all your updates. This is the one that's based off of. So, now, we hit save. Always hit save. And you have to do this with VMware every time because somehow I think it's caching the ISO you picked somewhere. I don't know where. I can't figure it out. I would love to know. Maybe someday I'll have Claude find it. I don't feel like wasting the tokens because these systems get pretty big. So, oh yeah, here, I forgot to tell you. We'll flip over to this screen. Clear. Fast fetch to prove that, yes, I am running AcreetionOS. We're on the latest and greatest Zen kernel. I like Zen for gaming because it's just flat out fast. Say, hats off to you guys out there. I'm telling you. At the Zen kernel people, you guys do a hell of a job. Way better than I ever could. I'm impressed. Yeah, we're running 7669. That's a good one. Xlibra, where it says Window Manager WM here, Muffin. We're running Xlibra. We're not running X11. We do offer both downloads, so you can choose which one you want. I happen to recommend Xlibra. Xlibra fucking rocks. Yes, I cuss a lot. And it's been more than 30 seconds, so fuck it. Point is, Xlibra rocks. I don't care what anybody says, Xlibra rocks. I picked up 10 to 20 frames per second in 7 days to die with it. So, hey, can't beat that shit. And I got to turn my graphics up. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they're rocking hard. Great job, guys. Hopefully you guys see this. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to minimize that down. Boop. And we'll start it up. So it's going to come up here in the BIOS. You can see, in ISO, you can select. And after you install, if you happen to forget to pull your USB drive out that it reboots, that's okay. You just come down here to boot a existing OS. It'll let you do that. So, we're going to boot into it. And we sit back and we wait. It takes a second or two, about 10 seconds. There's our logo. Thank you, Arch Penguin. You did a great job on that. It's got the arch type inlet, but it's a spaceship flying through space. We're headed off to battle against the Klingons, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I love Star Trek. I'm gonna make it big. Makes it easy for y'all to see. If it doesn't come up, we'll be you can watch me fix it. Oh, look, it came up. Oh yeah, I gotta do this first. So I get the screen right. There we go. As you can see, this is 4K. So it's pretty big. But this is AcreetionOS. It takes it a minute, but it will come up. It now wants your internet. And then I wanted your internet, and now it's up. I keep looking at my other screen, seeing my stream, so that's why I'm kind of lagging myself. So anyway, I got to work on this, so this is full screen inside here, but we'll work on that later. Now, we hit next. I got to fix that there, because it should be just that. We do that one, because I have an AMD. I turn that kernel off, and I'll pick that kernel. I recommend LTS, though, for most people. Unless you're a heavy user, a gamer, then you go with Zen. If you're just a plain heavy user, you do a lot of programming, just do the latest Linux kernel. If you're an average user, I recommend LTS kernel because it's less likely to go, oh, I'm dead. You know, oops. Oh, it says root FS, I'm screwed. You know, none of that crap. I recommend LTS for most users. My friend Bree is on LTS. I haven't looked at my chat. Is anybody here? I don't think anybody's actually here. Nobody's watching me. This is a sad, sad day for me. People tend to watch it later, but I want more people to watch it. I'm surprised Jacob's not here watching it. Like, what the hell? Wait a minute. I'm going to go message that little shit. You know? Jacob. Why are you not watching me, jackass? Same thing with over here. To my brother from another mother. Let's see, that is Mr. Mac. And you aren't watching me, meanie. I'm streaming. That I do that because they always complain they want me to stream more, even though I'm an ass. So anyway, I have an AMD processor, so I click that, even though it's in a VM. The latest and greatest Zen kernel for gaming, even though I won't be gaming on a VM until I get my other video card running, and then I'll be able to do that, so I can pass it through. So we come over here. Something's weird. Oh, there it is. My hide wasn't going away. That happens every once in a while. I use intelligent hide. So now we hit next. And just so we can say we installed it, we'll go ahead and install Steam so you can see it, boot up at least. You should use desktop, not the one I clicked. We're going to install LibreOffice. Fresh is the latest. And we'll put my VPN on here, what the hell. And while we're at it, let's do GIMP too, just so you can see other things to install. Now, you will notice when I put up the log, you'll see errors and stuff. Don't worry, it's not major. It's just certain things sometimes fail. I still have to go through all the config files, the stuff we don't use anymore. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt anything. Everything runs great. So, it's got my time zone right. It means it locked my location. We want English keyboard, default. And we're gonna do, here is where you select your disk, but we only have one. And we're gonna flat out wipe it. So we go like that. We type our names in. Well, once I get back on the screen, I need to be on the screen. super secret password. Doesn't matter, because I would never use that normally. Now, here's what I was talking about. You can click that, and it's going to go now, and then unclick it. However, if you unclick that, it's going to do a login prompt. Okay? Most window users, that's why we leave it checked, don't want to have to enter all that crap to get on their system. Some do. And just go in here where it's highlighted, click it, move your mouse, it's gone. I don't know why it doesn't go away, otherwise I'll work on that later. Now, here's what we got. So we come down here, we hit next, we verify all our information, SDA, yep, that's my virtual disk, to install Accretion, size, and make sure everything's right, because if you get this wrong and you're trying to do a dual boot, you will break your Windows install. It'll be gone. Bye-bye. Forever. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So always double check everything. Alright. Then we hit install. Accretion installer is about to make changes to your disk. In order to install AcreetionOS, you will not be able to undo these changes. It's either go back or install now. We're going to install now. I don't know why Cinema crashed. It's just a rare thing on the ISO. Now, it's installing. I will make this bigger for y'all. As you can see, it's rsync in the main system, and then it installs all the other stuff. So, if you don't have internet, you can still install the main system. You just won't be able to check any of those things. I mean, if you check them, it's going to error. Okay, flat out. It just will not install because you don't have internet. However, if you have internet, you can check all those little extras. And in fact, if you do not have internet, you're just getting the latest, greatest kernel. That's it. No LTS, no Zen, none of that. It'll just install the base system. Just so you know. Now, right now it's rsyncing over, which means it's copying it over to the new hard drive. Everything it needs from the ISO. It's basically building your system. Anyway, I'm hoping people are enjoying the stream if they ever watch it. No one ever watches me. I'm always in trouble, though. See, here's my little chat box. Look, wobbly windows. Yay! We love wobbly windows. It is pretty quick, depending upon your setup. I have M.2, basically M.2 drives. They're not safe, but they're fast. All there is to it. So that's why it goes a little faster. If you're on hard drives, this is going to take a while. Go get a beer. Go make a copy. Call your ex-wife just to bitch at her. You got time. Whatever you want to do. Like I said, it still takes it about 10 minutes to install. Roughly. Could be 5. Could be 10. If you're on a hard drive, it could be an hour. 45 minutes. I don't know. It takes it a while on a hard drive. It also depends on what type of hard drive. I mean, it has all the stuff for a RAID, just so you know, but you're on your own on that one. I hate setting up Linux RAID. I mean, I can do it. I can figure it out. Do I want to set it up? No. Linux is a pain in the butt when it comes to RAIDs. Just a different way of accessing your drive. But our whole design here is to make life easy for the Windows users to come over. Look at that sucker go now. It's just whoop, going across the screen. Yay! Look at that. It's a fly. Yeah, I talk funny. I'm not wearing my teeth today. I don't care. I still eat Dorito chips. If I had some, I'd be eating them right now without my teeth. People think that's insane. I don't think it's insane. But they think it's insane. Ooh, I got a new message. Where's my new message? Oh, that's a SIP contact stuff. Don't care. Two Shots. He's always got stuff going on in his Discord. I actually like Two Shots, and I really enjoyed it when he played 7 Days to Die. But boy, we frustrated that poor man. We'd drop horde after horde on him of zombies to kill. Boy, he gets so mad. Poor guy. But I love him. He's a great guy, great streamer. Look up Two Shots. Two Shots Gaming. I'm sorry, great guy. He's even on Discord. I do enjoy picking on him though with Twitch integration. I mean, y'all let me know. Should I start doing this on Twitch too and dual streaming? Thought about it, but I don't know if I want to do that. But I'm thinking about it. That's the other thing about our OS. We're not in it for the money. Please stop asking to send donations. We don't want your money. Okay? My VPS only costs me about $25 a month after tax. Runs great. That's for the updates. I'm thinking about getting a second one in the UK, but if we can get more users over there, great. Then, you know, we start building a user base over somewhere in the UK, we'll get one in like, you know, Germany or something and duplicate it for our server host. Right now, sorry. I mean, it's slow. Not bad for copper lines over the ocean floor. That's what they use. I don't know why they don't use satellite. There'd be less lag. Oh, look at that. It's installing more crap. Look at that. Look at her go. But anyway, fast batch, yeah, solenoid. We use solenoid instead of VLC. VLC's on there. It's installed on the ISO, so you get VLC too. I just use solenoid because, I don't know, there's a couple of things VLC won't play now. They just, has to do with licensing and stuff. You know, I just use solenoid. They pay for the licensing so you can watch all the different video types. That's the only reason. I miss VLC because it had the C command while you're watching your video. It crops it so it fills the whole screen. You're not looking at a box when you watch other programs like I like. It's almost done. Look at that. We come over here and we'll drag her down. It's doing the post-install script. That's copying everything over and fixing the boots and everything else and doing all those wonderful things. Why is Grub disabling OS Pro? That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. But it does. I'll have to work on that. This is some machine code that fixes something. I forgot. I think it's the network for AMDs. Yeah, it's hardware specific boot fixes. It has to do with like some AMD motherboards use an older network card, even though, like mine does, even though it's a 2.5 gigabit card, it still uses an older one. You got to put a fix in there, or every other boot, you have no internet, you got to boot again. It's a pain in the butt. So I wrote a fix. When we're done, now it's going to reboot. Look at her go. Now this, because I have the ISO and I have to, when it comes up, go down to boot existing OS. Now you have a choice. You can do the Linux kernel or you can do that one. However, if you didn't have internet, you only see one option. But we do the Zen. We love the Zen. Look at her go. Now, if you go and download it right now, you're going to have updates. Because it's an older ISO from Sunday. However, just do the updates. And here we are. AcreetionOS is installed. We got a welcome screen. We can do updates. You can do your video. Cinnamon gadgets, which is the desklets. Extensions. Cool stuff. There's the auto logger, which was, as soon as it comes up, there it is. Y'all should remember that. So, I'll show you. I turn that on. I hit apply. Enter my super secret password, and it's done. See? All done. Close it out. And then we can come over here. Now, you can do updates multiple ways. Like here, I can just type update, hit enter, and it's going to check. Now, if you didn't have that turned on for the sudo password, you'd have to enter it. However, you don't, because I turned it on. Anyway, there are no updates as you can see. Or you can do it right from here, and this will tell you, oh, you have no updates. If you want, hit refresh. Oh, you have no updates. It means it's up to date because I just built it. And let's see here, LibreOffice install. And she's running a bit slow because she's in 4K here. And unfortunately that happens. But yes, 4K graphics on the BM are hard to do. Alright, LibreOffice works. All kinds of stuff. You got spreadsheets, you got cool stuff. And let's see here. Steam installed, it's right there. I'm not going to run it because it becomes a big pain in the ass. It has to do updates and stuff. That's normal for Steam. Let's see, what else did we install? Oh, TorGuard. That's my VPN client for tunneling. Shh. Remember, never do anything illegal with your VPN. Don't torrent movies, shows. That's bad. Pay for your stuff. With that said, my lecture's done. So, escape. We're done. And then all I have to do is shut it down, which you can do over this way. You can do it from the terminal. You know, all kinds of shit. If you uncheck this little button, by the way, you won't see this on startup. However, I like leaving it on because I'm an ass. I like seeing it. You can find us after you get logged into everything. You know. Let's see. It's called Accretion Welcome. There it is. So you type Accretion OS Welcome, and it brings this program up. So if you've done checked it, and you've got signed into your Discord, and you got signed into your Facebook, you're signed into your X. We got links here so you can follow us if you want. Appreciate it if you would. The more people that follow us, the more people see it, the better it gets. I'm kind of proud of this OS. I've had people tell me, it's too plain Jane, it's too easy. Well, then it's not for you. If you want difficult, then you take something, go with Arch self-install. You know, go build an actual system from scratch. I recommend doing that if you ever want to get that in depth, and it's good to learn, but most people can't do that. Where I can do that, but I don't like doing that. I still need a guide. It's a lot to remember. I'm getting old. I'm 58, for God's sakes. I'm a fucking Gen Xer. You know, I'm older Gen Xer. You know, because when I was born. Oh, I am so old as a Gen Xer. I popped out on my mama, hit the ground. She slapped me in the back of the head and said, "Get up, walk it off, Buttercup." This is how it works. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Where? Nobody likes watching me. I guess I pissed too many people off. I got one subscriber. What's up with that? I must be in trouble with YouTube again. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shut this down and we're going to go play some 7 Days a Day. I want to go do a job. I got some stuff to sell and I want to watch some zombies explode into confetti. We shut her down. Bam. Turn that to normal. Close it. I think Steam's already running. What the hell is this? Oh, that's OBS. Okay. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, it's OBS. So we're going to bring Steam up. Running on AcreetionOS, playing games and kicking butt. Now, my frames per second are going to be a little bit lower because I am streaming it on OBS. It's just the way it is. Okay, let's see here. Let's do a little 7 Days Die. And here we go. 1 pounds. Now, I don't agree with what they did to that poor streamer, but on the other hand, I still love the game and I'm still going to play it. Now, am I going to go buy an outfit that looks like a chicken? No, I have a war with the chickens in the game. I see a chicken, I kill it. I don't even eat it. It has to die. So 7 days to die chicken, it dies. So, to get to our server in 7 days to die is real easy. We're going to go over here, click play game, and then we're going to join the game. We're going to hit connect. It's already there. I type that. I put that in the port. I hit connect. And look at that. It's connecting to our VPS in Seattle, Washington. Rock on. But anyway, this OS, like I said, was designed to make people happy so that they could switch from Windows and not have their information stolen. Hey, Microsoft, that's for you. Honestly, I remember back in the early 90s, Windows 95 came out. I didn't start running 95 till, when was it? 98? And then I went, oh, this sucks. So I tried Windows 98. Oh, this is okay. And here I'm going to be controversial. This is going to piss some people off. I liked the Millennial Edition. It was actually Media Edition. ME. I actually liked it. It ran great for me. It didn't crash all the time. Ooh, we get to spawn now. Now we're going to spawn in and go kill some zombies. I hope everybody's happy. I don't see anybody watching me. That is just terrible. I've been streaming 42 minutes and I don't have anybody. Oh well. Oh, we're damaged, so we need to fix that. Where are you at? Oh, we stink too. Return to trainer. Where is the trainer? What's direction? Ah, he's over there. Hold on. We're gonna make some stops on the way here and collect us more money. Boopity boopity boop boop. More stuff to sell. We'll take it. So. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my frame rates up. Hey, I heard something. What did I hear? Oh, look at you. Come here, Grandma. Look at that confetti. That's awesome. Come over. Come here, little monkey butt. They're called spider monkeys. Those zombies that crawl on the ground and jump at you. Bastards. Ooh, we can sell that. Take that, take that, take that. Got a part, get some more gas. Parts to sell. Where you at? Farmer Joe. Look at that, he's now confetti. Cars. That's when we make our way home to collect our money and rewards. Ooh, more gas. I got a lot of gas. Repair that, sell it. These frame rates are not bad at all. Oh, did I hit you? Fat boy. Got him. One shot. Ooh, trash bag. Why would there be a trash bag out in the middle of the street with bombs? I mean, that just doesn't make sense. Come on, 7 days to die. Thinking about starting my server over. And I'm going to go download one of them maps that's 5 times bigger since my system is in. What the hell? That's pretty brave of you. Oh, that was $6 grand. That'll be some money. And look at that. Flappo. Right over here. It's nighttime. We're trying to be out here. In the shopping cart out in the middle of nowhere with food. My character's a little fat. He eats a lot. Let's go and give us some liquid cocaine. That's what I call it. Liquid cocaine. Mega Cruise. Morning elixirs. Hop in and let's go. I just killed myself. Wow, bumped myself. So I jumped out of the car wrong. Where'd it go? It jumped like a bag. Bastards. Went back and disappeared again. It's a bug. Is that who I think that is? Don't want to tell you. This might get some bad guys. No bees. No money. What is good with good? That's how you cure your infection. Gotta hit him. I didn't run myself over this time. That's a start. Oh, another expensive ranch. Thank you for the loot bag, buddy. Can of stock. I'll eat it. Go read it. Oh, I can get through there now. Can I get through there? This is down the road. Get away from my Jeep, you little retard. It's kind of special. Some of the zombies will drop on their head. Drop it. Drop it. Hey! Thought I killed you. Scrapping card. That was fun. Here we are, just driving down the road. I'm baking my cigarette in my 4x4. I had to. This is a zombie. I got plenty of bear kids. So. I figure out why I can do 10% damage when I hit a chicken. A chicken of all things. Like seriously, a chicken. I'm doggy. We gotta take him out of his misery. He's infected. Poor thing. I hear a zombie. Hurry up! Search that car. Take. Drop. Take. Goddamn spider monkeys. I need my X-Fly. Come here. I'm gonna shoot your dick off. Look at that. Well, we're almost there. We'll just sneak right past here. Damn it, now that hurt my Jeep. I hope I turn the lights on. There's my house. There we go. We got a lot to sell here. We're gonna just ramp it up. At least we're out in the rain so we don't stink. Got a shower. Drinking up this crap. We'll send you back temporarily. Drop you, we don't want you. Now our stuff's set on so you can heat up the trailer if you want. Not him.
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you?
Ah,
Here's your pay, Einstein.
oh no, we'll take those. We'll make it for a while. Alright, what do we got for inventory? We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell almost everything in here. Damn, we even saw 100 with that. We got tons of it. I got so much money in this game now. What? Oh, you do. We'll buy all of them.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
Oh, he's ever been nice to me. Gotta read all our books. There must be a needle. Ah, while we're here, we're gonna come back in anyway. Any jobs? We'll do those. Festive flair.
Look, Blockhead, I'll give you. Let's get one thing straight. You're not working with me. You're working for me.
Hi! Yeah, I put free stuff in there sometimes. Alright. Let's on them down. Oh, that's all of it. Ah, I already got our job and stuff, so let's go in there and sell everything. see. We'll start by selling you, selling you, selling you, selling you, selling you. Oh, look at that. More money. Don't care about pocket paper.
All right,
How?
now that you're done doing business, get out of my store.
He's such a... He really is. Wrecked his man. Oh, it does work. Okay. Oh, yeah. Over here. I make money like mad in this game. And now we're going to play something else. I just wanted to show off the game and how well it plays in AcreetionOS. And it plays really good. You know? Oh, Greg Bluzar's got another video. I like him. Lazars, I can never pronounce the poor guy. He says his name all the time, but I just can't get it right. I'm an idiot. But I do like his videos. I don't know why the screen's freaking out, but I see that on the preview. Alright. Well, hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, the OS is designed to be there for people who want it hassle free. I mean, our software store has even more stuff in it. You know, just the basics that people might want is what I put into the installer. So, you know, it is what it is. And I hope anybody who does use it enjoys it and enjoys playing it. You know, I mean, I think it's a great little OS. It's stable. I run it all the time. The only time it breaks is if I break it. And that's because I'm doing dumb shit stuff. You know, welcome to the world of Linux. A lot of us do dumb shit stuff in Linux. And we do it on purpose, too. So we can break it and try to fix it, too. I mean, it's just what we do. But if you ever want to give it a try, you should. If you join our Discord, guess what? We can help you. We will help you. You know, we're more than happy to help you. And you got questions. One thing you got to remember though, if you got a problem, the more information you give, the better. Like, you know, what kind of computer are you running? You know, what kind of graphics card? You know, that kind of stuff. And of course, the exact error helps too. And error log files. You know, those things help too. And exactly what it's doing. Not, you know, you come in and say, it broke, you fix. No. We need more information than that. Way more information than that. So the more information you give, the better the results. The same thing with AI. When you're working with AI, the more information you give, as dumb as it might sound, you know, the better the more information you give us, the better it's going to be. You know, I'm telling you. It's the same thing in real life too, outside of AI. When you have someone trying to help you, more information, better. It broke, it don't work. You fix. It's not going to fix it. It froze. Well, where are the log files? Go grab them. Or what were you doing when it froze? I'm doing updates. Okay, now that tells me a little bit more. Now that your system information helps a lot too. Much memory, CPU, cores, RAM, you know. We can tell from the model numbers AMD or Intel. It's just the more information that we have, the easier it is for us to help you. So for the love of God, information. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Stay out of trouble. You know. And remember, you get extra points for smacking a tweaker with your car. But if you hurt it, you kill them, you get 0 points. They have to stay alive. You know, that gets you extra points. So, y'all have a good day. Everybody be blessed. We're out. As soon as I figure out how to turn it off. Where's OBS? I know, I'm in here talking about